in the 13th round of the 2015 Major League Baseball draft by the Chicago Cubs. He played in the minor leagues for the Cubs and the Oakland A's before returning to USC to finish his degree in psychology. His future plans include law school, to get his Juris Doctor, and to practice law professionally. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Twomey.
Kind of tough. I didn't know I was going to be following a band director. Like I narrated my life, it'd be awesome. I'm a little bit nervous, just a little bit, but I think I put together a decent speech here. I want to begin with a few thank yous. My parents are here, so it's alright. Sorry. It means a lot they're here. They helped me through a long journey, so it means a lot. Mr. Swan, thanks a lot for this opportunity. I want to thank head coach Dan Hubbs and the entire baseball staff for giving me an opportunity to play here and to support me when I sign professionally. I'd like to thank Denise and Whitney. They were great. Gave me this opportunity. I was really excited about it. And Marty, thanks a lot. You're a huge part of the baseball program as our director of baseball ops, and he was there for me during a lot of the ups and downs of the season when I was back here playing as a student. So, again, my name's Twomey. I'm from Orange County, California, from a small town called Placentia. I played at El Dorado High School where I was a left-handed pitcher. Committed to USC my junior year, and then I signed my letter of intent my senior year. After my senior season at USC, at El Dorado High School, I was drafted in the 3rd round by the Oakland Athletics. Weighing those options about coming to school or signing with them, I spoke with the coaches here who gave me a lot of really good information and sold the farm on the USC Trojan family and the importance of that. And then I spoke with Oakland about signing professionally and being a prospect at 18 years old, every kid's dream. About 2 long months of that, I stayed up late with my parents talking about it, and I decided that I wanted to pursue my career at USC. And looking back, it's the best possible decision I could have ever made. I played here for 3 years before I was drafted. My freshman year I was a starter. I had the opportunity to be a starter as a freshman, which is fantastic. I struggled quite a bit though. I was 2-8, which wasn't ideal, but Coach Hubbs kept giving me an opportunity, and I kept going back out there, and it molded me into the pitcher that I would become. My sophomore year I pitched a little bit better, pitched out of the bullpen for a majority of that season. And then my junior year was much better. I ended up flipping that 2-8 record to 8-2. So that was a pretty cool thing for me. We made our first regional as a baseball program since 2005. We ended up losing to the University of Virginia that year. It was a close game, but we ended up on the losing end of that. But it was the best baseball year that I could remember. That summer I was drafted by the Cubs in the 13th round. I was considering coming back for my senior year, of course, but weighing the options again, I'm like, I'm going to pursue this, and I'm going to give this a go and start my professional career. So I played 2 full seasons in the minor leagues with the Cubs, and then I played a year with Oakland. Following that year with Oakland, my contract was released, and instead of pursuing another opportunity to play or another team interested in me, I decided that I had a really strong will to come back and finish my degree while I was still kind of in that school mode. It still felt like, at least. As you can expect, my experience coming back to SC as a student, though, was quite a bit different. The transition was a little bit rough. It took me 3 or 4 weeks to really get settled back in, especially because I felt like an old guy, even though I really wasn't that old. It still felt like that. All the students were young, talking about, just stuff that I was, I think, a little bit out of the loop on. But I got settled back in and got right back to work. As a student here, I took a lot of pride in academics. I always went to class. I did what I needed to do, and I think that came back full circle for me. But it was tough to balance school and baseball simultaneously. In any sport, it's tough to do both and do them both well. A huge thanks to the SAS service staff. They were unbelievable. Played a huge role in me staying on track and getting the guidance that I needed, as well as the tutors out there that helped me to stay on track. That was a huge part for me. Everybody in this room knows the life of a student athlete isn't always a glorious one. It might seem that way from the outside, but life comes at you pretty fast, especially when you're 18 years old and you show up at a place like USC. There's a lot going on. I lived a pretty sheltered high school life, so when I got to USC, the exposure was a little bit of a culture shock for me, but it was good for me. Each year got better and better, and I'm very proud to be standing up here today as a graduate. So, of the best university in the entire country, I'd like to note that. I want to thank the athletic department once again for giving me an opportunity to share my story and for supporting me to come back and finish my degree. Everybody had always said, it's going to be a really big deal when you come back and you graduate after you sign pro. And I thought, that makes sense, that's awesome. But when I came back, I really felt like I'd never left. And I just thought that was just astounding that they would be able to provide that much comfort for me and respect to treat me like I was an athlete all over again. I'm looking forward to the future. I'm trying to attend law school this fall. That's my next step. I'd like to practice law. And I think I'll be able to do so with the degree that I've obtained here. It's been great. Well, I just want to thank all of you guys again. I wish every single one of you all the athletes success in whatever it is you do, whether that be to be professional or not. The skills and the relationships that you form here as a student athlete are second to none, and they're going to stick with you for the rest of your life. And I hope that I can be an example of that, at least coming back. It's just been amazing. So I can't imagine life outside of the Trojan family. So once again, congratulations to all the graduates, and thank you all for allowing me to come up and speak today.